Hi, hello. It's funny because I haven't done a stream for about a month. A month. I do it monthly, so I haven't done it for a month, and I've just done it all wrong. I put the wrong link on the I put the wrong yeah, did that wrong as well. I've just got it. Okay. Can you yeah. Um yeah. So I haven't done it for a month, and I posted on YouTube, and I put the wrong link, and yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that's it. So yeah, hi. Um, yeah, my first stream in a month. So yeah, feels a bit weird. Feels a bit weird. Nice to be back. Um, I'm also doing a live Q&A on Monday on Walter Driscoll, Driscoll, on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it on the community chat beforehand, so you can join that. You can join in. But hi, yes, welcome to the stream. Um, so I'll introduce the subject, the topic, and then you can ask any questions either through joining on the Zoom or through writing in the chat box on YouTube. Um, yeah. So I'll just take a minute and then I'll start speaking, and then yeah, we've started. It has started. Oh, hi, Walter. I couldn't pronounce your name for a minute. Uh, can't see the title. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so just give me a minute just to start speaking. Hi, Balu. Yeah, it's really weird. 'Cause it's really weird when I thought about doing the stream today. I thought, oh, it's the last Thursday of the month. It's time for the stream, and I felt a bit weird about it because yeah, because so much has been happening for me personally. So much has been happening. Been struggling a lot. Going through a bit of a hard time, and I thought, well, how can I speak about this joy and love when I'm going through this hard time, this difficult time? Um, like I never want to like be dishonest. I never want to like show this aspect of things and not show the other side of things. So, um, yeah, I didn't know how to talk about this subject without bypassing or ignoring the difficulty that's happening. And so I want to admit that I'm having a difficult time, a really difficult time. Yeah, I'm just having such a hard time, a really hard time. Um, yeah, a really hard time. Struggle. Uh, so I've moved home, which is a good thing. Um, I finally moved into a house. So I'm really happy about that. And I live near a train station. It's so cool. We see trains passing like every 10 minutes. You'll see like it's really cool. It's really cool. Happy to be living here. But the upheaval, you hear how moving is really stressful. I underestimated it so much. It is so stressful. And I'm doing it all on my own, and it's just yeah, really intense. I'm melting down. It's like there's so much going wrong with the washing machine and this leak and this happening and this, and it's just so much change, and our routines out the window, and it's just been really disruptive, and yeah, it's been really hard. I'm trying to get support and everything, and it's just, yeah, really, really hard, really, really hard to get support and things so in place. Yeah, so whew, yeah, it's been hard. And yet so I didn't want to like gloss over that. I wanted to like that's what's happening for me truly. And so I didn't want to gloss over that and talk about non-duality. But I do, because non-duality is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, non-duality. And it's just it feels a bit weird, like to be going through a hard time, a seriously hard time, and then also to then talk about this beauty, this freedom. It sounds a bit crazy. And yet, and yet this subject exists. This subject is still what it is. So, so what is non-duality then? Train! If you can't hear it. So this would probably sound really crazy to most people, unless this has happened or you're into this subject. Oh, yeah, so there is this freedom here. There is this, oh, it's this pristine freedom that isn't moving, isn't changing, isn't a thing, isn't an object. You can't get hold of it. It's absolute pristine. I don't know what pristine means, but I'm meaning it as like I'm imagining it as like, on a cartoon there's shiny, like ding ding shiny like stars appear, like pristine, immaculate. Like you can't mark it, you can't, it's immaculate. It can't be touched, it can't be gotten rid of or ruined or something. So that's I'd say my experience of non-duality is this innocence, this pristineness, this untouchableness, this unknowingness, this not a thingness, this emptiness, this stillness, this that which is pointed to beyond words, beyond language. When you read certain texts, whether it be modern texts like maybe the Power of Now, or ancient texts like the Bible, for example, or the Murat, oh, what's that word? Murat, well, no, Bharat Mirage, I can't remember what it's called now, but the Hindu book. Mahabharat, sorry, Mahabharat. Like it's something in it that's being poetry, any poetry, or there's always this pointing to this beauty, this stillness, this emptiness, this presence, this omnipresence, this immaculateness, this untouchableness, this ever-presentness. And that to me is what non-duality is speaking about. This uncovering of this, like it seems to have been covered up. It seems to be, as the person, as the humans become engrossed in its story, engrossed in thoughts, engrossed in the world, engrossed in it's been told. There's this covering up seemingly of that, and so non-duality is like, well, waking up is like this pointing to that, and this rediscovering of that, a rediscovering of that has no that has no substance, it has no quality. In a way, it's all quality, all substance, but that which can't be found, can't be named. I mean, it can't be found, but it's everything. So it's that kind of like, yeah, both language, but it's like it can't be found as a thing, as this thing or this thing or this idea or this thought or this belief or this experience or this learning or this idea. It can't be found. It isn't any particular thing. So it can't be found in that way. You can't say it's here, I've got it, or it's over there, they have it. You can't find it. It's unfindable. So it's that, and yet it is everything. It's right here. It's all there is. So waking up is this, let's say, rediscovery of that, or this discovery of that which was never lost. And then the human is the human. The human plays. The human is the way it is. The human unfolds and grows and learns and continues to be the human. But there's been this discovery or this revealing of something that isn't about the human. Dream. This discovery of something that isn't about the human. So into the human, it's all about the human, what it wants, what it's done, what it's not done, what not happened, what it's struggling with, what it's da 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 da. But then there's this discovery of that which isn't, or this revealing of that which isn't caught up in that isn't dependent upon that being good or bad or being right or wrong or being happy or sad. It's independent to that, meaning it's free, doesn't have those qualities or those perceptions or perspectives or personal experiences. It's immaculate. And then the personal experiences, the human experiences appear, but they appear and they're happening undeniably, but they're not touching upon that which is free. That which is free is free. Whereas the person, the human's looking for happiness and perfection and peace in its own reality, in its own world, its own experience, trying to find that. And that's okay. That's what humans do. It's fine to want to have a better experience, but that's always going to be a bit hit and miss and a bit. Whereas what's being looked for, as in peace and freedom and happiness, is actually in in that which isn't personal, that which isn't a part of that personal human story. So the obvious question comes is like, well, what's the point? If it isn't going to help me in my life, in my personal reality, my personal stories, then what's the use of non-duality? What's it going to do for me? And that in a way is true. It's not going to do anything for you. In a way, it's true. It won't do anything for you, but ultimately it is because you appear in this. So while it won't directly necessarily improve your life personally, it's not going to help you with your human problems and your human experiences directly. It is because it's freedom. And so while you, the character, may have, you know, your own stories and things going on, like it's freedom. So in a way, it does help. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. It doesn't help, but it does help because you are no longer the truth. You are no, as in you, as in the character, personal story. In relationship to whatever these thoughts of you are no longer like living. Like you are an appearance. Yeah. So it's weird, really. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. I can see both aspects of it. It's not going to help you, but it does ultimately help because it means freedom. It means true happiness. True happiness. I would say the only happiness, really. I mean, there's happiness, there is happiness in sense of pleasure happiness. That is true. There is that. But I mean, like happiness beyond that, because that's just temporary. It's nice, it's pleasure, it's nice to be happy, but like freedom trumps that because freedom is freedom regardless of what's happening, regardless of happy or sad, or it's freedom. So it encompasses everything, all the emotions, all the experiences, thoughts, ideas, whatever, conditionings, traumas, neurologies, everything is encompassed in it. So this is like ultimate freedom. It's just not freedom for you as a person, for you as that particular character, you as that character, are that human being, but there is this freedom that isn't limited and allows everything, is everything. It's a really impersonal communication. It's really impersonal, but it's not a denial of the personal, but it's actually a really impersonal thing that's being spoken about. It makes it very confusing and difficult because it's, yeah, because of that. Because it's impersonal, but it includes the personal, but it's not, but it's impersonal. Mm. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so you're welcome to ask anything. Hi, Steve. Oh, I can't hear you. Hang on, it could be it was me last time. Just checked my audio settings as well. Microphone, speakers are headphones. Microphone, yeah. Speaker should be. Let me see. Hello? Are you speaking? No, okay. Have you checked yours? It's not yours, right? It's probably mine, but I can see. I think mine seems okay. Have you checked your audio?
I'm on now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not me. I'll try to check mine because it's mine last time, you see, with
I,
it.
I could see what you were doing. I knew it was me, but
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's just
Oh,
moved on my dash. It's
yeah.
moved, is it, from my dashboard?
Right. Yeah. Well, hi,
Hi,
anyway.
love. Nice to meet you. I don't know if I've got any questions. I was sort of caught you by accident, really.
Oh,
But I've been
you
in.
didn't mean to go onto the Zoom link, you mean?
I didn't meet. I found you on YouTube,
Yeah. Oh, you pressed the.
and I saw. I'm into non-duality. But I've been for a long time, so I thought, oh, I'll have a listen, see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
God instance, eh?
Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit.
A God instance, coincidence.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. So you can just listen through YouTube. This is for calling in. So if you want to ask the question, you can then use Zoom to
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, yeah. You can listen here as well, I suppose, but yeah, you're on mute to speak. So I thought you wanted to speak something, but yeah.
Well, what's not what was? It's a question. I've been in a long time. I'm. Gosh, there's nothing much that's said that surprises me, that don't make ring bells. I'm all right with just about what you're going to say to me. But some teachers seem to mention. I'll go on a bit about reincarnation, which is
Oh, okay.
it's so, and some don't bother about it, but it's one of those things I can't quite believe. It's one of the things that I'm one of them that sort of, if I don't know it, I won't believe it. And I don't understand how they can know it. So a
Is
bit of a
that in is
distrust.
that in sorry, is that in non-duality circles, reincarnation? I've not really heard it before in non-duality circles.
Now then, they sort of cross over, don't they? But yeah, the more the Indian side, I suppose. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's part of the culture and part of the religions and stuff as opposed to non-duality.
that's what I think. You say, I think is that what's going on? You know what I mean? Because I can't grasp how they can possibly know that.
Although, sorry, just to say, I do like, I wouldn't like poo-poo it. I do also, I can like resonate with it as well, reincarnation.
It makes some sort of sense, doesn't it? It makes a type of sense. I can see it.
Yeah.
But some when they sort of speak it with authority, I've sort of said, well, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can go
Yeah,
along with everything. What you're saying to me, I can go with that. I've sensed it. I've
yeah,
seen bits and bats, and
yeah.
but that I can't. I sort of I fall out with them. I sort of
Okay.
put
Yeah,
into one side.
I'm not sure who you've been listening to and what you're talking about, but I do.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do like with non-duality, we're talking about there not being a separate individual person.
that's right. Yeah,
And
same thing. Same thing.
generally in reincarnation, it's about somebody incarnating again in another body and another body about a certain someone, like a separate
Somewhat like
entity
that. That's why I get
incarnating.
mixed up with it.
So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really see that as a non-duality kind of thing. But however, I can connect to a part of it, not a separate somebody or being.
No, it's not that. They're not
Uh,
saying that. That's
yeah,
not, isn't it?
reincarnating. I don't connect to that part of it, but I do connect to. It's all the same. It's all the same energy. So
Yeah.
looking through this body, looking through, I don't know,
Any
Mahatma,
other?
Mahatma Gandhi's body, looking through, I don't know who'd say, people say Hitler, but
Yeah.
anybody, like looking through anybody's eyes, it's the same energy, it's the same looking. So I can kind of see it in that respect, this
I think
idea of reincarnation. It's
I
the same
understand what you're
being
saying. Yeah.
appearing as many things, appearing as this glass, appearing as this body, appearing as the computer. So in that sense, it's like a recycled, if you like, but it's not really,
That's just exactly how I feel about it. It's the same way.
yeah,
I can see how it can is possible. So I'm speaking to something now. I know it's not a Kelly. I know it's not Kelly I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the oneness. So
and who is
if
and
Kelly
who
dies,
and who
Kelly
is
dies, the
speaking
oneness is still there. Is it?
and who is speaking?
No one. But there's something here, isn't there? So not a one, not a person, not a this, but there's something speaking to you and something speaking back to me, which I call the oneness. Yeah. So of course the body drops away, the oneness would still be there. That's his, I'm talking myself through. I'm trying to work myself through this reincarnation, trying to understand it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can understand it, but that's not really what we're talking about.
So that's the difference. They might be explain it to me, but that's not knowing it.
Yeah,
I don't know it like I know I'm watching you here. I don't know it. It's not an experience, it, so it can't really be known. So I gave it not confused. Just if I don't believe that, am I going wrong? It puts a bit of doubt in my mind.
yeah,
So I'd sort of check it out here. That's all.
yeah. Like, yeah. If the mind's trying to understand something,
No,
grasp something, make sense of something, it's going to be confusing and a bit
exactly.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But this really isn't about that at all. It's really
No,
this
I
what you're
think you're
saying.
both. Are you from the Tony Parsons type, where it's just wham, wham, bam,
Almost
that's
Tony
it. Anything
Parsons.
else?
Sorry, is it what?
It's like this is how it is. Rest is bollocks. It's what
No,
Tony said.
no, no, not at all. I don't feel like that's how I
No, but Tony does, doesn't it? Tony's like that's how he comes across to me.
I think he might have you. I'm not sure how he is now, but I'm not. Yeah, it was quite harsh. Quite.
My way or the highway, wasn't it? Yeah, and I thought that's not right. That's not right either.
I don't know, but I know that I enjoyed listening to Tony at that time. I really enjoyed it, and I really got a lot out of it. And have no issue with the way he expresses. I think there is a beautiful part of that's necessary to be heard. That part, that way of expressing. But um I also don't have such a radical. I'm kind of okay with anything and everything. I
Thank
don't
God. Yeah, yeah.
matter so much anymore.
Oh, like it.
Yeah, it could be a personality thing or a difference in generation or whatever, or different character. But I just
It was one of the first ones I listened to. I can't tell what first one I looked at after the book, you know. And then I went to the rest of it, and Tony Parsons popped up, and it really impressed me the way he was shooting at you. You know, you could tell he wasn't kidding you. Something had happened there, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed it. I saw that.
yeah.
It certainly is a message there. But the way he treats some people, I thought, oh, none if they was putting people down, making fun of them. Can't do that
Oh,
either.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer this. I'm more into Ramana Maharshi. He's a good art type of stuff, mate.
Right, okay.
And then it follows people that go on that sort of,
Yeah.
what is it?
I really do feel like there's room for every different type, and I think every different type is also like necessary. I
Of
think there
course.
needs to be this mix of different ways, angles, and for different times, different people, different. I think it needs to be like that because
Yeah,
it isn't a fixed thing. So it has to have this because it isn't anything. So it's like I think every angle is beautiful and necessary.
yeah, fair enough. You know, it's a nice way to look at it. I mean, I can watch him. I don't fall out with him anymore. But I think I'll do without you two and his mates. You know, I can't do with it. I can listen to it. I don't fall out anymore. But I like someone with a bit more compassion, a bit of
Yeah.
take it a bit more lightly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't mean to talk to you. I took a bit of time.
That's
So
okay. No one was asking questions, so yeah, I enjoyed
no,
having a chat. Thank you for joining the Zoom.
I will do. Yeah, I'll come again. Thank you.
All right.
What time do you start then? At 6 o'clock
6 o'clock, yeah. Yeah.
on a Thursday.
Well, it's
Oh,
once a month at the moment. It's the last Thursday of the month at the moment. Um, yeah, but I'm doing a Q&A on Monday as well, so I'll put a link up for that as well.
it's that same time 6.
I think it's Monday at I think it's 6, the same time, yeah. I believe it is. Yeah.
Try my best. I'll put in my calendar.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Steve.
Okay, love. Thanks for talking to me. Bye bye.
Just thinking about what's Steve was saying about the different um speakers and teachers and things, and I think it's really beautiful that there are these different approaches to speaking about it. I think it's so beautiful. Just the opening that can happen from hearing the different angles, the dropping that can happen from hearing different angles, the clarity that happens from hearing different angles, the resonance from hearing different angles. You know, maybe at one point you need to have more of the softer, compassionate side that softens. And maybe you need to hear more of the radical no, no, and the dropping of everything. And then maybe we need to hear more about the integration of the, but I just love it. I think it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. This is non-duality. This is non-duality. It's not somewhere else. It's not in the end of a thought or the end of working something out, the end of understanding something. It's right here. It doesn't go anywhere. It's right here. The mind goes off. The mind goes off. But this is not moving. And therefore it can't be used by the mind. Can't be used by thinking. It's just this stillness, this emptiness. It's not a thingness.
I'm very aware of what you're talking about. You know, I've had glimpses, and when I meditate, I can go into that quiet place. But I'll say I'm looking at my mind rather than being in my mind. I'm noticing it. So there's just something here noticing it. And what's noticing that, and I go back and I'm in that empty place. So, and I've had tastes where it's just dropped away, but the head always comes back. So what you're talking about, so I know it's true. Put it that way. I know it's true, but it didn't always my experience. I still live a lot in my mind. You know, it affects me a hell of a lot.
Yeah, that this is
I
always.
can't put it down, can you? I can't put it down. I can't shut the door on it now, which is what that's in control, if you like. You know, it seems to be steady stream. It never goes away, as you say, it's never gone. The mind goes all over. But when I settle down and notice there's just now, Steve, boom, that's all there is. That's a fact, you know. I exist, that's it. I'll say the Indians, they call it Advaita Vedanta, the Indians.
I'm just gonna wrap up the stream now, Steve. That's okay.
We don't know. Okay, my love.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Nice to meet you.
I wasn't prepared to interact then, so I was kind of yeah.
It's still going then, or shall I go first?
Now I'm ending this. I'm ending the stream now.
I said, I'm waiting. Are you going to go? Or shall I go first?
Oh,
Okay.
you can leave. Yeah, you can mute or leave. It's fine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay, my love.
Oh, sorry.
Might catch you again next month.
Okay.
See.
All right. Yeah,
All right. Bye bye, love.
yeah. Right. So non-duality is this this deep dropping, this deep dropping, or this deep opening. It's beyond anything that you can possibly imagine, anything that the mind can possibly conjure up. This is beyond what the mind can conjure up. The mind conjuring up images and ideas appear here. The mind's ideas and perceptions and perspectives and stories and feelings and all these things appear here. But this dropping, this opening up is beyond all of that. And this is non-duality. This is non-duality. Okay, thank you for joining and for asking questions and for joining on the Zoom. Yeah, so as I said, I'll put a link for the Q&A on Monday on the community channel or on the Facebook or something. But so I shall see you there if you are attending. If not, I'll see you next time on this channel. Okay, lots of love, lots of love. Bye.